Hello, Taurus. This is Dot from Dragonflysoultarot, and today I have something special for my single friends out there. We have a love reading for the next 6 months, 7 months, for singles, and I'm going to be picking 15 cards, and we are going to answer that question for those in pursuit of a life partner. See what the energies in the next 6 months bring. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 rows of 3, and we are going to examine the why, the who, where, when, and how. So if you're interested in knowing what is up in store for you for the next 6 months, hang in there, Taurus. We are going to get started right now. All right, so the first card we have is the 7 of Wands. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, wow, Taurus, honey. The who, we have the 10 of Cups. We have the Moon. We have the Hangman. All right. In the column where we're looking at the where, we're looking at the 7 of Swords. We're looking at the Ace of Swords. We're looking at the King of Pentacles. Okay. And in the column of when, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Cups. All right, and in the column of how, we have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And finally, final card is Temperance. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. All right. This first 3 cards is the why. And Taurus, you know, we have the 5 of Coins here, we have the 5 of Wands, we have 2 5s, and we have the 7 of Wands. Especially the 5 and the 7 are cards of conflict. Conflict with other people, conflict with yourself, feeling like there's a lot of competition, feeling like there's nobody out there for me because all the good ones have been taken. And especially with the 5 of Pentacles, reinforcing that, feeling like you have nothing to offer or that no one has anything to give to you. So you're in a bit of a bad place here, Taurus. And you may not be in the place to be moving forward at this time. I hate that I've picked these cards for you because it seems to me like you've lost hope in ever meeting anyone that's right for you. And it breaks my heart because there's always someone out there if we are willing to challenge ourselves, to push forward, and even though we have doubts and fears, the 5s and the 7 of every deck, those are 2 cards that you should pull out of every deck to examine the differences between the two. That is for the tarot readers out there. But doubts and fears seem to be like the corresponding energies of the 5 and 7 of Wands. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, meaning lack. So lack of feeling supported, lack of feeling that you have options out there, and lack of will to go out there and look for somebody at this time. So kind of jaded right now, Taurus, kind of depressed. I'm sorry if this is your reading. I'm so sorry that you are in that place. I have been there myself, so I know how that feels. Now, the who you are looking for, someone who can change your perspective, someone who can brighten up your life. We have the Moon here. So the Moon is a karmic connection, somebody to help you work out your issues. So, and of course, the 10 of Cups is someone to make all your dreams come true. So this is a tall order, Taurus. You are looking for someone who is pretty much perfect, and they're also you're putting a lot of responsibility on another person to come in and change your view for you, change your life for you, fix your past issues for you, and make everything happily ever after, Taurus. So hopefully, if nothing else out of this reading, you can meditate on these 3 cards and think about what you are projecting onto another person. How much you need another person to take responsibility for things that you should be responsible on your own. Okay, so that was difficult for me to say, but you know, the cards are there. Now the where. Let's take a look at the where. We see the Ace of Swords here. So you have looked online. You have the Ten of Pentacles. It seems to me like you have been, now the 10, sorry, that's a king. Why did I say 10? The King of Pentacles. Now when I see kings in a reading, that indicates to me something that you are doing towards others, right? You are approaching others. And when I see queens, I see others who, no, kings are ones who approach you. Queens are the ones that you approach. So the king is someone who may have approached you. We have another earth sign. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So you tried something online with somebody who approached you. You thought they were sincere, but it didn't work out. It turned out that things went a little sour. The Pentacles are autumn and the Swords are winter. So this may not have happened yet. I want you to keep in mind that just trying once is not enough. Every time we fall, we need to pick ourselves up. Otherwise, we would never learn to walk. And if we never walk, we will never run. So these cards are indicating to me that you are feeling like you don't even want to try because you fear what's going to happen before it even happens. So the upcoming cooler months, we have the Pentacles for autumn, we have the Swords for winter, are going to be opportunities for you to get out there online and start doing some online dating. And you're going to fall a few times. You're going to stumble a few times. You're going to meet some not so nice people a few times, okay? So expect that. But as the old saying goes, you've got to kiss a lot of frogs before you meet your prince. So don't give up hope. We are looking at online connections because that seems to be the easiest way to date nowadays. And Tauruses do like their home base. So that is the easiest accessibility for Taurus in order to find a dating option. But you are going to run into some obstacles firsthand, right? You are going to run into possibly some arrogance and some not so nice people. So don't expect everybody, don't paint everybody with the same brush. If you meet somebody online and they turn out to be a bit of a jerk, move on to the next one. I mean, everybody is dating online these days. Eventually you will sift through enough people that the odds will be in your favor to find somebody that that is going to be compatible with you. All right, so we have another king. We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. And this is in the row of when. So as I'm looking at these cards here, I see that in your work life, things are going smoothly, or at least they are all status quo. So work goes along nicely, and somebody approaches you. Maybe during working hours. Are you on social media during work? Or maybe you work through social media. I don't know, but something to do with your work environment. It could be somebody who you work with, or somebody, or a client or something that introduces you to someone, but you continue this connection online. So we have the King of Cups, which is spring, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I would have to say that the timing on this is more like towards the January, February, March of next year, when you start to see that, hey, there's some people online that I actually like, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, this is a very spring-like card to me. Let's put these like this: winter, spring, bloom. Okay, so you have all this work. This is work here. Getting to know people online is very, very tough, but you are going to get used to it. You're going to get to know people's patterns, who you can trust, who's going to be a flake, and so on. So you're going to spend the winter getting to know people online. And by the springtime, there's going to be someone who is going to stand out. Because during the winter, you're not going to meet anybody who is particularly kind or amenable or compatible. But in the spring, somebody appears. And because it's a king, you have to make the first move. Somebody who you make the first move in the spring of 2022 can potentially be someone who is coming into your life as a more permanent partner. Okay, so we're looking at spring of 2022 only if you do the work during the winter, because this is critical to this out result, because you have so far to go from this place right here, from this point of not even being interested or being so down on the dating scene that you do not want to push forward. And in the spring, if you keep pushing through the winter, by the spring you will have a breakthrough and you will meet somebody. Possibly a water sign or another earth sign, but I do feel more of a water sign. Now, the final row we're going to look at is how. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, how do we win at gambling? And love sometimes is a gamble, right? Because you have to risk putting your heart out there. How do we win at gambling? Through repetition. We roll the dice until the dice are the dice say what we want to make them win. So you are going to be this is all going to depend on how many times you roll the dice, basically. We have the Three of Pentacles, so this is you showing off your wares. You worked hard in your other arena, in your other areas of your life. There is no disputing that. Tauruses are very, very hard workers and tend to, according to astrology, bury themselves in their work when other parts of their life are less than satisfactory. And we have the Temperance card. So we have the work done. If you do the work, fate will bring somebody to you, but you have to have patience that you get this work done. You have to have patience. You can't lose your patience with those. Where's that other card? See, we have the harsh words, and we have, I would have to say, the betrayal, the one who ghosts you, the one who says one thing and then you find out something else. Okay, so this is all the work you have to do, and in the end, it depends on you. Fate is saying that if you have the patience and you do your work, then fate will roll in your favor. If you don't, then fate will not roll in your favor. Okay, so it could go either way. It depends all on you. And I know when it comes to prediction readings, we want to hear, oh, there's a tall, dark, handsome stranger in the future. My readings don't work like that. The cards are helping us to examine those parts of us that are working against us, and sometimes give us solutions to how we can work those things out. And that's how I do my tarot card readings. And Taurus, if this reading was helpful and if it spoke to you, please leave a comment down below, or if you like this reading, please subscribe and like my videos, because I am currently working on some other formats very similar to this, where we take a more psychological stance. So Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful. Please leave a comment, please subscribe, and don't forget to tell 2 friends about Dragonfly Soul Tarot, because they may need to hear these messages as well. Thanks for being here, Taurus. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.